Hey guys, what's up? What's good? What's happening? Yes, it's your boy Taki. I'm sure you guys are on your way home or something. You're home already and everything. Really trust us. We're here to serve you guys, and because of these reasons, you guys can have fun at home while we give you premium service here at Gusto. Trust us. We have good updates for you guys. In the meantime, it's me, Daki, spelled DLKIEEE, and let me welcome you guys to Gusto Live News, where I bring you updates concerning music, and that is across the country. Straight up today, we have really hot news for you guys. Earlier, I reported how a certain blogger came out to tell us how acclaimed. Funny how she didn't mention the name. He or she didn't mention the name. Just said a famous musician with a very good number on social media has gotten somebody pregnant again, and then we saw another media house coming out to say that person might be Davido, and then that person mentioned Davido's name. But we saw fans coming out to call the person saying this was very insensitive of you to mention somebody's name because the initial blogger did not mention anybody name. All those news, you'll get them again in no time. Moving on, we saw Davido dropping the Timeless Project 17 track, all doing good at the moment. We saw Davido bringing out the list of those people who are going to be around for the Timeless concert happening on 23rd day of April at CBS, talking about Tafawa Balewa Square on the island. We have Fave, we have Morabi, we have Ashake, we have the Cavemen, Logos Olori, we have Skepta, we have Destadabs, we have Musakis, we have Focalistic, and lastly we have Angelique Kijo, Mama Legendary. She's going to be there on that day. We saw they've done a competition which had Ashake on it, has received over 100,000 Shazam requests, and it became the third song of this Timeless album to achieve that feat. For Timeless, has achieved amassed about 60 million streams on Spotify. Big one to Davido and Ashake on that one. Moving on, this is a conversation, yeah. Davido and Choma. Davido has been all carried. I think with the whole euphoria of the marriage has been Davido's head, and he has been saying that at every point, I'm married, I'm married, I'm married, I'm married. My wife is this, my wife is that, showing off the rings and all of that. So it's just it's place where you know that this guy is really so happy with the fact that he's married and then he really loves his wife. And then for some persons, they just decided that this is a time where they want to put sand in their gari, as it were. I saw somebody saying, this person is saying, hello, Twetwe. I'm sure you guys know who that person is already. Saying, JLV Nation, fight, don't share the. Saying that the matter will they try settle now, but we never still see him settle. So a certain famous musician with a very huge fan base and and just got married is expecting a second baby with one of our baby mama in Atlanta here. The matter was so messy as the musician papa said the para for am say why him lose guy like that. Wife sef don para. She angrily moved out of the house, but she's back now after plenty pleas from both family, but wife and husband never settle low. She just moved in back. The husband sef don dedicate song to the incident, and this baby mama intentionally did it oh. She say she no go abort. Dear decoders, over to you. So at this point, the other person are actually adding like 2 plus 2. Who can this person be? Who could this person be? Is it this? Is it that? Is it this? Is it that? So but then no name was specified at this point. But then we saw another media house coming out to say, here is why Davido is trending. An unconfirmed report of him allegedly expecting another child with his second baby mama has surfaced online. Only a couple of weeks after confirming his marriage to Chioma. What are your thoughts? On this one here, like I said earlier, it is not confirmed whether it's Davido or not. But then in one of Davido's line on the music, we saw where he actually spoke about where he said, they say, when he said this, folks said, they say he carry woman, say she not money for carry, and then he said, using the F word for all the rumors. So maybe it's something you have seen before, and he's saying, no, don't mind them, they're all rumors, and they're not to be taken serious. But whatever it is, the puzzle is not still clear. We cannot say it is Davido. We cannot say it is another person. So if you want to confirm it's Davido, you have to confirm with proof. But at the meantime, it's still allegedly, and there would have a report that says it is this person or that person. Anyways, we saw Davido coming out to make a tweet some hours ago saying over them all. So in all of this thing over them all, the J2 also retweeted that and also said over them. So a space where he's saying, in midst of all of these Boston and allegations and all of that, I'm over them or something. So you guys should just take a GOP. This stuff are not to be taken serious because I am over them all. Moving on, we saw Davido unavailable challenge. as at the moment, as I've had over 900,000 TikTok videos. Amazing, amazing. Like if you go on TikTok here, you're going to see a lot of influencers, from dance influencers to cooking influencers to skits to motivation talk to a lot of stuff using Unavailable as the song as the background, which really make it like it's making this song like really, really, really the next big deal at the moment, and that's a very big one to Davido and the entire team. So Davido saying, "Paris, you're amazing. Beyond thankful for the hospitality and blessing that came, we just got a plaque for Fall. Keep it going with Timeless." Fall is one song, arguably one of Davido's best song ever, ever, ever. And then we saw when that just got himself a plague in France and a plaque in France rather. And we saw fans coming out to say that's a very big one, big one, big one, a timeless project indeed. And forget Fall has been like years old, and getting a plaque recently again just shows that music is really timeless, and Davido knows exactly what to do in making timeless music. Good one for him and the team. We saw him and Ashake, and then also obviously the staff of Sony all behind him, really celebrating that big one for him. Davido, we say congratulations to you on that one. We have Don Jazzy as the next guy in the news. Maybe now we saw where on this podcast, yeah. Podcast like the next big thing in Nigeria. If I don't do podcasts, what are you doing? But then we saw on the podcast where he came out to speak like a lot, and then one of the first things he said was when he said that there are no streaming farms in the country. Trust him. He said, if you think as an artist you want to go on the streaming farm route and all of that, he's saying there are no streaming farm at all. It doesn't even exist. He said if it does exist, he should have used it for all his artists. But the question is, according to you guys, do you think streaming farms really, really, really exist? Like, let's talk truth. Tell me the truth. Do you think? I've said it doesn't exist, but then do you think it exists? And then moving on, so Jazzy coming out to say he had this letter to upcoming artists, and then he's saying, "Dear artists, hope you can see how Davido is marketing his album. He didn't form OBO, so everybody will cop my S word." He said, "Marketing your beautiful project that you've worked hard on does not reduce your swag." So he's saying if you've done a project, it does not the fact that you've worked hard on this project and then you are going all dirty to market it, you're doing everything possible, you're doing skits, you're doing all of that to make sure your project is out there. He's saying it does not reduce your swag. So whatever it is you're doing, whether skits, whether content, whether this marketing those content, those stuff, those business ideas does not make you less of a person, and it also does not reduce your swag. It only shows that you've put in energy and you've worked hard on that project coming from the boss himself. Don Jazzy. We saw where he came out to promote this one, saying new Johnny Drill music out now, believe me. And before now, we saw where before this moment it was doing a giveaway spree, going to beast mode, giving money 1,000,000, 1,850,000 naira, 700,000, 250,000, 170,000. Like was giving money at will, and that was like Don Jazzy beast mode, and people felt like, well, that was cool. But then he promoted this one. So a lot of people were adding a dot saying, was it because of this song was doing the giveaway? Like thinking true and true and true. But then, whatever it is, we're sure that he gave amount of money out to help some persons who really, really needed the money at the time. We saw we had like a question thing with his fans, and then somebody asked him saying, Don Jazzy, what do you think about my page? And there was also blood saying, I think you're unserious. That was the sense. I feel you're unserious. I feel you don't know what you want from life. He said you're an artist and then you have just 13 posts. He said it doesn't show that you're serious because he said it doesn't show that you're hungry because at a 13 for an artist and having 13 posts, like you don't look like someone that is serious to him. He said you should actually make sure that when you look at your page, he's sure that this person really knows what he wants from life. And another person said, tell me one thing you love about Rema. And then he's saying one thing. He said, no, he said he had like a lot of things he loves about Rema. I said, Rema knows what he wants. Rema knows how he wants life. Rema respects people. And then he said, lastly, Rema is like him, where there's no atom of hate in Rema, no atom of hate. So everybody needs to succeed. Rema and him feels everybody can succeed at the same time. So he's saying all of those stuff are what he loves about Rema. We saw somebody saying, when will you have a when will you have a song with WIZKID? What has been delaying that Grammy award song? And then he's saying, funny how he said they've had like two songs together, but then it feels like the song did not drop because maybe they're not good enough, according to him. He said maybe they were not good enough. And then he said he did one with WIZKID, the Sule remix. He did that one, and that one is not out yet. And he said maybe that was not good enough. Then he went further to add humor, saying, he's an upcoming artist, and then hopefully one of these days, him and Wes will get to the studio and do something because he's an upcoming artist. It just makes you ask yourself questions like, if Jazzy can say it's upcoming, then some persons who are you. But then good one just shows how humble exactly he can be. We have Goyameno as the last guy on the news. We saw where he came out to promise us a lot of goodies. He said 2023, a lot of goodies. Goyameno, and he said stay tuned because he's going to give us projects and all of that. This is about second quarter. We've not seen any goodie from Goyameno. Do you deceive us? Let's see what the year looks like for this guy. I saw where he dropped the AP track list for his, we call it Bomb Boy. He said Brother Man is track one, Grace with Ladin track two, Shako with J Wiz number three, number four, Good Life and Letter number six track list for his Bomb Boy EP. He had Lade and J Wiz on that one. Hopefully, we're waiting for this one to drop, and let's see how Goyameno is faring after he dropped the You Wanna Bam Bam, You Wanna Chill with the Big Boy. So this is like a follow up. Will it be a good follow up? Let's see when it finally drops. Anyway, we saw Goyameno attaining a very big one for himself, getting getting rewarded or getting a plaque for by from Boomplay for attaining 30 million song stream on that one for his song Ameno on that. Ameno is that jam that everybody at the time vibe to. And recently we saw a conversation between him and Portable again. After the Grammy, they had like a whole back and forth thingy. And then recently we saw like a conversation where he likened Portable to an elephant and rat, where you can't just be making noise where the elephant is. And then Portable replied saying he's not that person making a scene and saying he didn't deserve the award, taking us back to the edges and all of that again. So it shows this guy still had themselves in their mind. But there's good one on him for achieving 30 million song stream on Boomplay, getting a plaque for that one is a whole big one. And then we say congratulations to Goya Meno on that one. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this one. It's been an amazing one. Today is Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow Thursday. You guys should make sure you have an amazing fun out there. And as we're going home, make sure you're safe. Check the vehicle you enter so that you are not a victim of circumstance. Guys, I'll catch you guys at the very next one. Stay safe, guys, and be careful.